Quest for America's Best. Remember back in the day? You know, you've been watching QVC a long, long time. He was here. We haven't changed
We were
a
here
bit.
together.
Yeah, we were here together.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. He is Junior's Cheesecake, #1 in the country in its category. Now going to wow you. And the price that you're seeing is usually offered on some of the smaller cheesecakes, just letting you know.
Yep.
This is a massive 5-pound cake. And they're distinctly different.
They're opposites.
They're
Rick.
kind of, right, coexisting, opposites attracting. This is first one. What
So we
do
have a Boston cream pie layer cake. 3 layers of vanilla cake, really moist. Then we have a custard cream right in there, a vanilla custard cream. 2 layers of that.
Whoa.
And then the top is finished with a really thick, I'm going to get another fork for this, generous layer of homemade chocolate fudge.
How about that? Seriously?
Look at that. Okay, so it's a layer cake. These are 5 pounds, serves 20 people, 10-inch diameter, Boston cream pie. Look how moist.
20 people, 1 cake.
Yes.
5 pounds.
And
we've got these incredibly massive slices. There's
by
no
the
way
way,
one guy's going to eat that.
We say 5 pounds, but you know, baking is not an exact science, so it's always more than 5 pounds.
Great, indeed. And now what do we have over here?
We have the opposite of this, a Brooklyn Blackout cake.
The Brooklyn, you got to see this one. This is where Junior started, right? Began in Brooklyn, and this is their famous, only here at QVC, Brooklyn Blackout cake.
Both of these cakes, great point, Rick, are only available here at QVC.
I can't go to Junior's in New
Can't go
York
to the restaurant and get it.
Look at
Can't
this
get
thing.
it in Brooklyn.
Look at that.
Bringing it right
Good
over here.
heavens.
So now for this one, we take the custard.
Are you kidding me?
And we take the custard and we blend in melted bittersweet chocolate. So that's the same custard as the other one. The only difference is we melt some chocolate in there. So it's even a little creamier. Dark chocolate cake, 3 layers of that filling, and then we finish the top with sort of chunky chocolate cake crumbs on top.
By the way, you're loving both, but the Boston cream now edging out as the leader. But let me clarify a couple things. For 2 easy payments of $24.99. So first of all, it's on Easy Pay, which you're loving. More just arrived on this. Only day this month on Easy Pay. And there are 3 ship dates, which is really critical. Like you can get it right now if you want it. You can get it November, the beginning of November. That would be obviously in time for Thanksgiving. And that's leading the pack right now.
Yep.
Right? A lot of people saying, and you're not charged until it's shipped in November. These are not made yet. They will be made prior to shipping. You're going to have this fresh, incredible cake. And then the other ship date is in December. So now, November, December. But because of that, there's 3 ship dates, 2 choices. There's literally a few hundred of each. In fact, let me give you the update. In the immediate ship week, Boston Cream, 100 remaining. Just to give you the immediate ship week, Brooklyn Blackout, 100 remaining. And here's where it gets interesting. In the December 3rd ship date, Boston Cream, 300 to go around.
Wow.
That's it.
Well, you know why, Rick?
December 3rd, Brooklyn Blackout cake, last call. So this could go real quick. You're not buying it, you're reserving it right now. It's amazing in its presentation.
The reason we're limited on these, Rick, so we bake the vanilla cake in this case. We set these up in those big stainless steel French pastry rings, and we put in layer after layer. We put in the cake, then we put in the cream, we put in the cake, we put in the cream, then we put in the cake. Then we literally have to heat the outside of the ring to remove the ring from the cake. And then someone's bow knife is putting this chocolate fudge on top, and you can see the ridges there.
Sure.
If you get a shot, that's hand decorated with a bow knife spinning around on a spindle. And as I said, it's homemade chocolate fudge. 10 feet away from where these cakes are being frosted, this fudge is being made. And that's why
can I apply for bone knife job? Is that like a
You can,
gig?
but if you
It's
do,
a lot of
you might do a lot of tasting.
It might be a lot, and then I'll be fired.
I wouldn't fire you, but we might have a business reversal.
As a huge choice to make, and I'm a big chocolate lover. The Boston Cream.
Yes,
the Boston Cream, man.
People like
this
both.
Is so,
that's why we have both.
So good.
They're both equally rich yet balanced.
So good.
Let me lean over you and cut another slice of the chocolate one.
What is the flavor? What is that Boston cream? What is that?
It's a vanilla custard. Yeah, like when you have Boston cream pie.
It's so rich.
It's that
so
cream.
Good.
I just.
Man, and you know what? Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
From a presentation, look at that. Look at the layers of that Boston
Yeah,
cream.
and by the way, that's exactly how it's going to come.
Like, that is it, man.
Everything in juniors is generous. We say 5 pounds. Look at this cake, Rick. It's almost 6 pounds. I'm not saying it's going to be 6, but if you look at the scale right here behind that slice, this is almost 5 pounds, 12 ounces, because we're heaping on ingredients. We don't measure everything.
Well, you know what?
We're doing it by hand.
One of the reasons is because the cake itself is so moist. You know what this is? I call it the bottom of the fork cake, right? Like you both, like it doesn't fall off the bottom of the fork.
Listen,
it's incredibly moist. See it on the top? Well, what about the bottom? That ain't going anywhere.
No, not until you eat it.
Not until you eat it.
So
love it.
With both these cakes, Rick, they're 10-inch diameter. These are 10-inch cakes right here. Okay? 10-inch cakes, chocolate. I just want to get a close-up here if you can and see how when I press the fork onto this, you can see how the cake just sort of stays where it is. That's because it's moist, folks. You can actually see how it's glistening right there.
It is glistening.
That's because there's all that moisture in the cake, and you don't want a dry cake.
Can I tell you what I love about you? I swear to God. You guys have shipped cakes to people in the Vietnam War back in the day.
Yep.
You've been here over 50 years.
68 years this election day, Rick.
Letters from people throughout generations. Presidents have been to juniors.
Yep.
Presidents of the United States through the years. I mean, it's an iconic brand, and you have never, ever shortcut your quality.
No.
Ever.
Our recipes, our base recipes, Rick, haven't changed in 68 years.
Hey, here's the update on what is number one in its category. In both choices, shipping immediately, last call. There's like 2 remaining of each, right? Both choices. Shipping in November, fewer than 100, and then it's gone. Both choices for December, 100 remaining. Brooklyn Blackout is gone for December 3rd, sold out. So if you'd like to do it, order. You will not be disappointed.
And if you get it in November, you can keep it in your freezer for up to 6 months, by the way. So even if you get it right away, folks, keep this in your freezer for up to 6 months.
Great point.
If you want to use a little bit of it and then refreeze it, just wrap the whole Junior's orange and white stripe box.
Put it back in
plastic wrap. And that way it wouldn't pick up any flavors from anything else that might be in your freezer.
Can I give one more that I've done so many times?
Sure.
We don't talk about this enough, the build to, ship to option. Like, you don't know what to get somebody. Like my sister. My sister doesn't wear a lot of jewelry. What do I give? To send her a cake. The bill comes to me, send her a cake for Christmas, right? She's going to love it. Open it up when you get it, Jeannie. You're going to be great, right? Send it. It's the gift of food and the gift of juniors. They can't get to Brooklyn, New York.
And by the way, you can't even get these in Brooklyn. So I don't want to, tomorrow when I go to work, I don't want to hear I want that cake I saw on QVC last night because we don't have it there.
Give me one more time. Both choices in detail.
You got it. Vanilla cake, vanilla custard cream, homemade chocolate fudge on top. The opposite of that, I'll just hold this one up because I have one right here.
Look at that bad boy.
Dark chocolate cake, the same vanilla custard cream except we melt in bittersweet chocolate. So we literally melt our own chocolate, blend it in, dark chocolate cake and dark chocolate crumbs. So if you're, but that mousse and that custard, I'm calling it mousse, but it's custard, is like light. It's not heavy like the fudge that's on top of this one. So you have some different nuances between these both cakes.
You need to do something for us, please. Start baking.
We will.
It's gone.
We're on it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Enjoy, everybody. Happy holidays in advance.
You got to make a call right now.
Nice to see you. I'm on it.
Good to see you, buddy. Hey, more to come in the second hour of